One constitution, two administrative approaches. Same public road, different government response. Where does constitutional equality stand? A public road belongs to everyone, yet it serves different purposes at various times. Sometimes authorities clear it in the name of public order, at other times they change traffic patterns, deploy security, and make large arrangements around it. The road remains the same, the constitution remains unchanged. So why do administrative responses seem different? This question is now central to a constitutional debate comparing the regulation of Friday prayers on public roads and the annual Kanwar Yatra. The discussion now extends beyond faith. It is about how governments balance religious freedom, equality, and public order. Restricted here, facilitated there. Traffic cleared here, traffic diverted there. Government says scale makes the difference. In cities like Noida and Gurugram, district administrations have increasingly restricted Friday congregational prayers on roads, parks, and other public spaces. Authorities have cited traffic congestion, public inconvenience, emergency access, and law and order issues in their notices and when withdrawing permissions for designated prayer sites. Their stated goal has been to keep public spaces available for their primary civic use. Now compare that with the Kanwar Yatra. Every year, millions of devotees travel across multiple states, leading governments to dedicate highway lanes, divert traffic, deploy thousands of security personnel, and set up medical camps, drinking water points, sanitation facilities, and temporary shelters. In several districts, schools close, public transport routes change, and administrative resources mobilize on a large scale to support the pilgrimage. Governments argue that these are fundamentally different situations. One involves repeated gatherings at fixed locations in urban areas, while the other is a seasonal mobile pilgrimage with millions of participants. According to them, different logistical realities require different administrative responses. Critics demand one common administrative standard. Courts balance fate with public order. Should one road follow one principle? The constitutional framework adds another layer to the debate. The research refers to Articles 14, 19, and 25, which guarantee equality before the law, the right to peaceful assembly, and freedom of religion. These articles also allow reasonable restrictions in the interest of public order. It cites Supreme Court and High Court rulings recognizing the state's authority to regulate public spaces as long as the regulation is lawful, reasonable, and not arbitrary. Supporters of the current administrative approach argue that equal treatment does not always mean identical treatment. They state that governments must respond based on the scale, logistics, and public safety needs of each event. Critics, however, argue that if road obstruction and public inconvenience justify restrictions in one case, the same principle should be applied consistently whenever public roads are used for religious gatherings. The debate therefore goes beyond a single procession or prayer. It has become a broader constitutional question. When every citizen is equal before the law and every public road belongs to all, should the administrative principle apply equally to every religious gathering? Or can different circumstances justifiably warrant different approaches? This is the pivotal question left by the debate. News Desk Report, Such the Reality.